Hello guys, and welcome to the channel. So this is a quick series where we are going to be looking at various array methods, and in this video we're going to look at the for each array method. So basically what the for each array method does is that it calls a function, okay, once for each element in an array, okay, in order. So let me just quickly show you how it works. So this is the syntax. I'm going to what I have basically on my page now is I have a variable, an array, sorry, with the days of the week, so Monday through to Sunday. Okay, so now the way you write a for each method is, if I say days dot for each, and my editor is already giving me a hint, and then within brackets. So you see here that as I type the brackets here, my code editor is already telling us about the for each method here. So essentially it takes a callback function that would take in three parameters: a value, an index, and the array. Okay, all right. So so let me just quickly show you how it works. So I'm just gonna add a semicolon here, and I'm going to come down here and I'm going to create a function. So I'll say function, and I'm just going to name this my function. Okay, and basically I'm going to pass the three parameters here. So for the name, I'm just going to call it item, okay, which is supposed to be the array item. Okay, so a day of the week. Okay, and then I'm going to pass in an index, okay, which is the array index, and then I'll just pass in the array as well. Well, we can actually do without this array. We don't actually use it in the real world, but I just want to pass it there so you can actually see how it works. So basically I'll do a console.log, and I'm simply just going to log the item. Okay, so I'll just say item here, and basically I will then pass in my function inside of this. So I'll come here, I'll say my function, and I'll save, and I'm going to run this in the browser so we can see what happens. So I have a plugin. Okay, let me append this to the right and move panel right. Okay, so let me drag this out. So basically you see that I get the items, the array items, I get them, you know, listed out in my console here. And basically I'm using an extension for this, so I will leave a link in the description so you can check out how to install and use the extension. Okay, so basically this is what we have here. Okay, but then there is a better way to actually write this. We can actually put this inside an arrow function inside of the for each. So I'll comment this out, and I just want to show you how we can do that. So basically I'll come here and I will just add in a function here, and I'll say, well, maybe I can simply just copy it. So instead of typing it out again, I'll just grab up till this point, and I'll copy that, and I would paste it in here like so. Okay, and it should work just fine, except that I need to close. So here, okay, so it's an arrow function, so I need to add this here, and then if I comment this out, let me just, okay, I'll save this and I'll run it one more time. I'm getting an error, so let me see. Unexpected end of input at, okay, I see the problem here. I did not add in this guy here. Sorry, I did not add in, yeah. So that's how it's actually supposed to be. So I'll save that, and if I run it one more time, I should get exactly the same. So basically I get the Monday through to Sunday. So this is just a concise way of actually doing this. So if I get rid of the array here, you see that I still get the same result. So let me run it one more time, and you see I still get the same result. All right, so let me show you how we can work with the index. Okay, so I'll come here and I'm just going to use template literals, and I would say I'll just say day 1. Okay, so I'll say the index. Okay, and remember in JavaScript, right, index of arrays, they are 0 based. Okay, arrays are 0 based, so they start from, so this is going to be 0, index 0, 1, 2, and so on and so forth. So basically, if I say index, I would like to say +1 to start from 1, and then I would maybe just say equal to, and then I would add this, and then I'll say item, and then I'll save. Okay, so let me run this and let's see what we get. So you see here we get day 1 equals Monday, day 2 equals Tuesday, and up till Sunday. Okay, so now there's one more thing I want to point out to you, and that is the fact that the array name here can actually be anything we want. So I can say day, okay, but the most important thing is that whatever you put here must be reflected here. So I'm also going to change this to day, and I'll save. Okay, and if we run this one more time, you see we still get the same result. All right, so that's basically how the for each array method works. So but then there's one more thing I want to show you, and that is how you can use it to get the sum of a a group of numbers in an array. So let's say we have this array with a couple of numbers. So let me just add a few more, 8 and okay, so this should be comma. Okay, so this is an array of numbers, right? So now let me show you how we can get the sum of numbers with the for each. So I'm going to say numbers dot for each. Okay, and basically I'm just going to pass just the item. So I'll just say item, and I'll use an arrow function. So it looks like there is, okay, let's see, and I'll use an arrow function here, and like I was saying, it looks like there's an excess. Okay, so that should be here, item. Why am I having so much typographical errors today? All right, so basically what I'm going to do is I'll first create a variable. So I'll say let sum be equal to 0. Okay, all right, so here I'll then say sum plus equals, and then I'll say item. Okay, so let's come down here and console.log sum. So I'll say console.log, and then I'll pass in sum. And okay, so what do you think we'll get? Well, I personally don't even know the sum of all these numbers just by looking at it, but let me save that and let me run it in the console. So basically we have the first console here of the days, and then we have the sum of the numbers in the array, and it's actually 178. Okay, so basically those are some of the things we can do with a for each array method. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I'd like you to hit the subscribe button and to turn on the notification. All right, see you and later.